The genesis of this video was a study showing a positive impact in Alzheimer's patients. And my research shows that these 4 simple lifestyle changes will also benefit those of us with other neurological conditions such as Parkinson's disease, ALS, and yes, even natural aging. We have nothing to lose and everything to gain. A recent article on the CTV News website discussed the positive impacts some simple lifestyle changes might have on Alzheimer's patients. Now, that said, those same healthy changes have been touted as being life-changing for a number of other chronic conditions, and indeed, they even have a positive impact on the aging process for most of us. A small study mentioned in the article, one out of the University of California in San Francisco, seems to have provided a glimmer of hope in the treatment and possible reversal of Alzheimer's. Now, simply put, the lifestyle changes that seem to have been so effective are stated as eat well, move more, stress less, and love more. Simple? Yes. Easy? Well, maybe not so much. But it can be done. Let's take a quick look at each facet of the 4-part change that's being promoted. First of all, eat well. That sounds pretty simple when it's stated like that, but is it really? Things like the cost of food as well as the availability and quality of food come into play. Now, for each of us, those variables may be different. And that said, it's commonly accepted that a diet consisting mainly of vegetables and fruits with some whole grains and nuts and seeds and a minimum of lean meat, poultry, and fish is what is usually suggested. So, that means shopping mainly in the exterior aisles of the supermarket and, for the most part, staying away from that highly processed foods located in the inner aisles. Now, I suggest seeing a nutritionist for anyone who has access to one and the means to enlist their help. That's much better than winging it or trying to go by trial and error. Next, move more. Now, I like using the word move rather than exercise. You see, when we're discussing aging or neurological diseases, I think in terms of meaningful movement. Oh, by the way, I've done a video on meaningful movement. You'll see a link to that at the top of your screen. But, simply put, what this means is to let go of the idea of traditional exercise. You know, things like weight training and high-intensity interval training, and instead concentrate our efforts on movement or movements that are important to the welfare of the individual. Also, it's critical that the movement is something that, first of all, can actually be done by that person and even enjoyed by the participant. And this may include things like swimming, cycling, walking, hiking, gardening, dancing, drumming, boxing, and more. Anything that we enjoy that includes movement that we can do will be of benefit physically, mentally, and emotionally. Next, stress less. Again, so much easier said than done. Now, actively participating in things like meditation, yoga, breathing exercises, and getting outdoors in nature can be helpful. And that said, we may need help with whatever is causing us stress. So, making use of people like therapists and financial advisors may really be useful for some of us. Live for the moment. We only have today. Worrying about the future often results in negative thinking. Besides, I don't know about you, but 99% of the things that I've worried about in my life never, ever happen. Manage your expectations. Now, sure, it's important to be proactive and consider possibilities, but stay in the present moment to prevent fear and disillusionment. Now, a quote from the Marquis de Lavenard goes, "Hope is the only good thing that disillusion respects." So, as the saying goes, prepare for the worst, but hope for the best. And last, but certainly not least, love more. Now, I see this as staying connected with family and friends and being involved in your community. Do not isolate yourself. It's unhealthy for you and unfair to those who love you and those who will love you when they get to know you. Every relationship we enter is another opportunity to love more. Now, for those who can, try volunteering at one of your local charities. Call or visit your immediate family, especially your kids. Chat with your neighbors. Lend a helping hand where you can. Each interaction will increase your love ratio. Well, my hope is that this brings you some hope. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you're doing. Oh, and while you're here, do me a favor and like and share the video. Then, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so that you're notified when new videos are uploaded. So until we meet again, stay safe and enjoy your day. I'm wishing you peace, health, and harmony. Bye for now.